Let us work out a classwork one. It says that VC Clothing sells for cash and on credit. On the 1st of April 2021, the balance of their two debtors are as follows. C. Rapper owes us 1,200 and C. Nasty owes us 2,800. And other balances or totals on the 1st of April were as follows. Please note that when you add C Rapper's balance, which is owed to us, and C Nasty's balance of 2.8. So when you add 1.2 plus 2.8, it'll give you 4,000. That must be, since they only have these two debtors, that 4,000 will also be the balance that you have in your debtors control account in the general ledger on the debit side as balance brought down. But before I can even go there, let me just record it, those two amounts quickly. In C Rapper's account in the debtors ledger, we will start with balance on the 1st of April 2021, and we will have balance brought down, and the amount owed to us by C Rapper will be 1,200. And then we're going to go to the debtors ledger of C Nasty and do the same thing, just write balance brought down on the 1st of April 2021, which will be 2,800. The same amounts added together will be recorded in our debtors control account. Remember, your debtors control, it's simply the total that is owed to us by all our debtors. So in the general ledger at the beginning of the year, which is the which is 2021 April 01, we will have balance brought down, and the total balance will be 4,000 rand. Okay, let's go back to the question. And then they gave us all the balances on the 1st of April 2021. Debtors control is 4,000. Obviously, if it's not given to you, you will know how to get it. And then they gave you a balance for trading stock and a balance for cost of sales. Let's start with trading stock. Remember, trading stock will always be measured at cost price. Trading stock will always be measured at cost price. What is trading stock? Trading stock, it's simply goods or merchandise that we buy in order to resell at a profit. That's what trading stock is. It's goods or merchandise that we purchased in order to resell at a profit in order for us to generate profit. Trading stock is an asset account. It goes up on the debit side. So it's a plus minus. That is why here our balance brought down at the beginning of the year with respect to trading stock will be that 20,200. For cost of sales, they gave us 15,000. Okay, so I'm going to go to my cost of sales in the general ledger. Cost of sales is an expense account. It goes up on the debit side, and it goes up whenever we sell. Cost of sales will go up whenever we sell. Whether we're selling for cash or on credit, it will always go up on the debit side whenever we sell. At the moment, I will simply have balance brought forward for cost of sales, and that will be the 15,000 rand. Okay, the last balance is for sales. Sales is 10,100. Note that sales is income. It also goes up on the credit side whenever we sell goods. It goes up on the credit side by the selling price of goods sold whenever we sell goods. So we're going to have 2021 April 01 balance brought forward, and the amount will be that 10,100. Okay, I'm done with the balances now. Now I can go straight to my transactions. I'm done with all of these. Everything there, I'm done with it. I'm done with everything there. Okay, So I'm just gonna focus now on sales. They say we issued an invoice, which is invoice number 10 to C Repam, which is 4,400, and the cost price is 3,500. Because we issued an invoice, this should be a credit invoice, and that credit invoice will be recorded in the debtors journal. Whenever we sell goods on credit, the transaction will be recorded in the debtors journal. Now, when we record it in the debtors journal, we will start with the document number, all right? We'll start with the document number, and the document number was given to you then. It was invoice number 10. The day was the 3rd. It was to C Repa. The selling price of goods sold was 4,400, and the cost price of those goods was 3,500. I won't stop here. I will go straight to C Repa's debtors ledger account. And in this ledger account, I will write the date, which is the 12th. Actually, it wasn't the 12th, it was the 3rd, and that was invoice number 10. It will be coming from the debtors journal. Whenever the debtor buys goods from us on credit, this account will increase on the debit side. That is why it will increase on the debit side by 4,400. Now, all I'm going to do is to add this to the balance that C-Repa was owing us at the beginning of the year. So you are going to take this and add them together, and they will give you a new balance. And the new balance that C-Repa owes us will be 5,600. Let's go to the question. All right, I'm done with it. And then it says, we sent an invoice 11 to C Nasty for goods which he bought on credit from VC Clothing. The amount was 1,500 and the cost price is 915. That will be recorded in the debtors journal. Invoice will be invoice 11, the date will be the 12th, and the sale was to C Nesting. The selling price was 1,500 and the cost price was 980. And this will be recorded in C Nesting's general debtors ledger account. Already C Nesty is owing us 2,800, and when we add this amount, that should be the 12th. When we add this amount to that 2,800, when we add 1,500 to 2,800, please note the 1,500 will be on the debit side. Whenever the debtor buys from us on credit, their account will increase on the debit side. And the total amount that C Nasty is now owing us will be 4,300. Okay, let's go to the question. And then it said supplied merchandise to C Repa for 3,000, cost price is 2,700. Then they say to a cash sales slip for 1/3 of the amount was issued to him, and the credit invoice number 12 for the remainder was issued. So you will simply take that 3,000, find 1/3 of 3,000, which is 1/3. That will give you 1,000. This will go to the CRJ because they told you that a cash slip for 1/3 was issued. And then you're going to take the cost price, which is 2,700, multiplied by 1/3. It'll give you how much in this case? I think it'll give you 900. Both amounts will be recorded in the CRJ. 1,000 will be recorded under bank and sales, and that 900 will be recorded under cost of sales. So this will not go to the debtors journal. Instead, it will go to the cash receipts journal. In the cash receipts journal, whenever we sell goods for cash, we normally write it as the source document will be CRT, which stands for cash register tape number 1. And then it happened on the 26th, we'll have sales. Analysis of receipts will be the selling price. Okay, I don't think I am doing the same thing here. Okay, it's CRT 126 sales, and under analysis we have 1,000, under bank we have 1,000, under sales we have 1,000, and under cost of sales we'll have 900. Okay, remember what I've said. Only 1/3 went to CRJ. Now it means we need to find the 2/3, which is the remainder. The remainder will be the 2/3. The remainder will be the 2/3. You will find 2/3 of 3,000, which will give us 2,000, and you'll get 2/3 of that 2,700. It'll give us 1,800. This will now be recorded in the DJ, because this represents credit sales. To see repa, that is. Okay, so how do we record this? In the debtors journal, we will have invoice number 12, 26, and it will be C repa, that is 2,000, and the cost of sales, we will have that 1,800. Okay. I will simply go to C repa's general debtors ledger. I will have the date was the 26th. I don't know why these dates are wrong here. This will be the 12th and this will be the 26th. All right. Actually, I'm looking at the wrong account here. This is C Nesty and I'm dealing with C Repa at the moment. Okay, let me check if the dates are correct. Perfect. So we will have invoice 12. It comes from the debtors journal and that 2,000. Remember, whatever comes here must always be at selling price. Whatever comes to your debtors ledger must always be at selling price. Okay, whatever comes to your debtors ledger must always be at selling price. Whenever the debtor buys from us for cash, it will be recorded on the debit side. So this is whenever they buy from us. Okay, whenever they buy from us, it will be on the debit side. And whenever they pay us or when they return goods, that amount will be recorded on the credit side. Okay, so now the new balance that C Repa will be owing us will be 5,600 plus 2,000. So you will add these two amounts, which is 5,600 plus 2,000, and that will give you the new balance, and the new balance will be 7,600. Remember what I've just said, this account will always increase on the debit side whenever a debtor buys from us on credit, and it will decrease on the credit side when a debtor returns goods. Okay, done with that transaction. Let's get to the next one. The next one says that we issued on the 29th, we issued invoice 13 to CNST for goods sold on credit. That will be recorded in the debtors journal. It will be invoice 13, date will be the 29th, it will be CNST. The selling price was 500 and the cost price is 300. And since I'm basically done with my debtors journal, I will just total it up. That transaction will also be recorded in the debtors ledger of C nesting. It will be the 29th, invoice 13, and I will have DJ. It will be on the debit side. You put in the selling price of goods sold, which is 500. Now C nesting will be owing us 4,800. Highlight this amount. And also highlight this amount. These two amounts will be recorded in the debtors list. So we will put in the total balances in the debtors list. So in the debtors list, I will start with C Repa, who is now owing us 7,600. And then I will have C Nesty, who is now owing us that 4,800. You add it together, it will give us 12,400. Okay. Since I'm done with my debtors journal, I will simply go straight to my general ledger. In my general ledger, I have trading stock. Trading stock account will go up on the debit side whenever we as the business buy goods, but it will go down when we sell goods. In this case, we sold goods for cash and on credit. I will start with my credit sales, okay? Now, for my credit sales, I will simply take the total of my cost of sales. In this case, the total of my cost of sales is 6,550. That 6,550 will be recorded on the credit side of my trading stock account. It will be recorded on the credit side of my trading stock account. Why do we record it on the credit side of your trading stock account? That is because your trading stock account has gone down. It has gone down because you sold those goods. You no longer have them. That's why it will decrease at cost price of 6,550. Okay. Did we just sell on credit? No, we also sold for cash. And in total, the cost price of goods we sold for cash was 900. That 900 will also be recorded on the credit side of your trading stock account. And you just write cost of sales, CRJ. That CRJ shows you that this cost of sales figure comes from my cash receipts journal, which is 900. Okay. And then you just balance it off. You check the bigger side, you realize that the debit side is the bigger side. Take the debit side and minus everything on the credit side. And you realize that the balancing figure will be 12,750. And then you write the totals, which must be the same on both the debit side and the credit side. That balance carried down will be the balance brought down on the 1st of May 2021, which will be 12,750. In our debtors control, okay, before I go to debtors control, I will start with cost of sales. Remember I said cost of sales will go up at cost price whenever we sell goods. This is because most of the time, cost of sales is the contra of trading stock. Whatever we credited under the trading stock account, we will debit under cost of sales account. This account will go up on the debit side whenever we sell goods, and it'll go up on the debit side at cost price. So you'll put in trading stock to show that this comes from the DJ. You will simply write DJ, it'll be 6,515, and then you also put trading stock to show that it comes from the CRJ, which will be 900, and that will give you a total cost of sales figure, which is 22,450. Okay. The next account will be my debtors control account. From the previous video, as I've explained, debtors control account will go up on the debit side whenever goods are sold on credit, but it goes up on the debit side at selling price. It goes up on the debit side at selling price, as it means that more people are owing us. So I will have 30, which is the end of the month. I'll have sales, which means that we sold goods on credit. It will be GJ, and the selling price of those goods will be 8,400. This will be a financial position account. Since it's a financial position account, it will have balance carried down, which will be 12,400. We just balance it all, okay? The last account will be the sales account. Sales, I said, it's income, and it goes up on the credit side. We already recorded this 10,100. All we have to do now is to record our sales. I will start with cash sales, which is from the CRJ, it'll be 1,000, and then I will record credit sales, which comes from the DJ, which will be 8,400. And that is it with classwork 1. And note that, I just need to show you something here. Note that the balance brought down under your debtors control must be the same as the total that you get under your debtors list. It's 12,400, even under debtors control, it was 12,400. 400. Please check out the next video where we will be doing debtors allowances journal.